guys, it's Parsifal. I also go by Will, and I'm back with another Speedpaint. It's mostly gonna be a babble. Um, the footage on screen is an art trade I did with Mrs. Nightmares of her creepypasta OC. I believe the OC is named Heartbreak, but don't quote me on that. And I thought that she was a super fun design, and I want to draw her, so we did an art trade. Um, as usual, if you want to mute me and just watch a speed paint, that's totally fine, especially since I'm probably going to be babbling quite a bit. Um, Originally, I was going to put a character babble up this week, and then next week have a Christmas video, but I'm actually doing the Christmas video first, and I guess this isn't really a Christmas video, but more of like a holiday video, and I figured I'd put it out early just because it's time sensitive ish, sort of. It's important for people who are shopping this holiday season, and it's probably something I could have said earlier since we were doing Thanksgiving and Black Friday, but it's on my mind this year because at this time because I just finished working my Black Friday week. And so topic this video is, guys, please just be nice to retail workers this season. Like, I don't want to make assumptions and be like, oh, you got people are going to be mean to retail workers. I know it's a very, very small group of people who are mean to retail workers, and that's generally going to be like the unempathetic soccer moms and dads who just don't have any understanding of like how retail workers function and why we're there. But I am a very, very tired person right now. I worked from Wednesday to Monday, and all of that was preparation for Black Friday and Thanksgiving because, fun facts, the location that I work, we were open on Thanksgiving in the evening. And I decided, because I don't drive, I bike everywhere. Um, and so it was not a good idea for me to go to work at 7 in the evening, which was an hour after we opened on Thanksgiving, work until 1 in the morning, and then bike home at 1:30-ish in the evening, in the dark, in the cold, on Thanksgiving evening, the, like, when it was technically Black Friday morning, when like everyone's going insane for sales, and then come back at 9 to work Black Friday, because when I'm biking in the dark, it is an hour and a half commute, because buses aren't running at that time in the evening. It's normally 45 minutes, but buses aren't running, so it's going to be longer, and it's also in the dark, and I don't necessarily have someone who could accompany me home in terms of phone calls or just stick around with me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sleep at my workplace. And I did for about 4 hours because when we closed at 2, we opened again at 6 in the morning. And you know what? Like, retail customers, they don't see that. They don't know how long I've been there. They don't, like, you guys don't know how long my shift has been. And when I'm sleeping at the store, and I'm not the only person who did that. There was another coworker who was going to do that, but then she went home early because we were down in sales. And then last year, there was another coworker who just slept over for Thanksgiving Black Friday. So more people than you think do that, and that was just at my store as far as I know. Plus, there was 2 coworkers there who were just there for the overnight, and they were working both in the evening and then the very morning of the next shift. So you don't know how long someone's been there. You don't know how long they have, and especially when it's a busy week like Black Friday, you don't know how long they have to work. And I don't want to hear the whole, oh, well, I work retail and I worked 10 days in a row and I'm still like, this is not the suffering Olympics. I do not like playing that game. Everyone has different limits, especially if you are disabled or mentally ill or physically sick. And I was physically sick in the beginning of the week, and so there was a lot going on, and I don't like playing the Suffering Olympics because like it doesn't help anyone. And honestly, like it's just, why are you trying to make people feel bad because you are better than them at suffering? I don't know. But, you know, it's not a fun game to play. Don't play it. And you don't know how long your coworkers have been your retail workers have been working. And one could say, well, why are you talking about Black Friday? I thought this was supposed to be a Christmas video. Christmas shopping is still around the corner, and I have a full another month of this to work through. And we've been getting a lot of questions like, why is this sold out? Why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? And it's because we just had our Black Friday sale, and we don't get restocked every single day. I'm sorry we don't have the stock that you're looking for. It's someone got here before you and bought it all out. I apologize. But I've had coworkers have customers who are sexist as crap to them. I've had coworkers who have been snippy at each other because we've been too tired and they're too long. I've had coworkers who just aren't considerate of other people's feelings because they have to work for like 10, 11 days straight and they're playing the Suffering Olympics. Like, you don't know what your retail workers are going through. And the only reason we're there is because the customers are there. I'm not gonna say you're there, or at least I'm gonna try not to say you're there, because like again, it's a very small amount of people who are just complete jerk faces to retail employees. But like it is a hassle, and this is not coming from someone who hates working retail. I am very good at working retail. I enjoy working retail. I've been working retail for 13 years. I've been working retail since before I was technically legally able to work. It's like, and that's because my family is a bunch of small business owners, and working for family isn't counted as underage labor. But it has been a rough season, and Christmas is still around the corner. People are going to be buying Christmas gifts. People are still going to be shopping. And there's sometimes when you have to shop physically. Please be nice to your retail employees. Please be nice to them. But yeah. That was basically all I have for this video right now. I know it's not like my last couple of Christmas videos, which is all about like, oh, it's okay if you like don't have like an enjoyable Christmas season because some people have crappy family lives, and like those are still important, but also don't forget about the people who are working retail this Christmas season who like literally can't ask for time off because we're not allowed to during that week because it's a blackout period because everyone's shopping, or like people who just have to do this for the money because that's their only job and it's their only options, or people who don't want to be here because they also have their Christmas shopping to do. Like, just be nice to your retail employees this year. Please and thank you.
Well, that's the end of this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or contact me on any of my social media, which is linked in the description below. I also have my Patreon there if you guys want to throw a monthly donation at me. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye!